Hello, my name's Liam, and I'm going to be showing you the customer segments and value propositions of our business model. We believe the customer segments for the modular backpack are students, especially those who do extracurricular activities, travel enthusiasts like photographers and hikers, and first responders. Our product's value proposition for these individuals would be the bag's unparalleled adaptability and customization. Students would benefit from being able to use their backpack at its full size to hold all their books and devices during the day when going to classes. And then when they're doing activities after class, they can compact it to a much smaller size. Travelers also need an adjustable backpack. When traveling, space is not a luxury many can afford, so a modular design would be very beneficial to these people. First responders would also benefit from our product being very customizable because they need to be prepared for a variety of situations. We also intend to produce our backpacks sustainably by only using ethically sourced materials and manufacturing practices, which would attract an eco-conscious demographic. Now Leo's going to show you the rest of the front end of our business model.
Hello, my name is Leonardo Zarate, and I'll be doing a small part on the right side of the business model. So first, we're going to start with customer relations. With customer relations, we plan to have an online community relationship as it's an easy access to the store online instead of an in-person store. We will also have an impersonal relationship with customers by having no interaction, but we'll provide what the customer needs to help themselves. We now move on to channels. Our main channels we plan to communicate with our customers are website, social media, PR events, and word of mouth. We believe by using these three channels, we will raise awareness towards the modular backpack and we'll be able to deliver our value propositions to them. We will now move on to revenue streams. We of course believe that one of the ways we can generate revenue is as the sales of the pricing of bags and components. Another way we will generate revenue would be also offering additional add-ons purchased by customers.
Hi, I'm JT, and I'll be presenting the left side of our business model. So what we came up with as a group was, for our key partners, we came up with back-to-school campaigns, first responder departments, travel influencers, outdoor stores, outdoor publications, and school publications. As a group, we really liked the travel influencer idea and the first responder department idea, as our products really will create a lighter and more efficient use of space. So for those two, we really thought those are going to be our main targets. For key activities, the product is going to be very adaptable and customizable, and we're going to have a stable inventory because we're constantly going to be having to come out with new additions to the backpack to keep it up to date and customizable. For our key resources, we're going to need a material dealer, hopefully something sustainable. We're going to need someone to help with blueprinting to help design the new backpack and help mass manufacture it. And we're going to need someone to help constantly prototype new additions and modules that will add to our backpacks. For the cost structure, we're going to need to pay for backpack materials, backpack manufacturing, advertising costs, and overhead, and employees. So we have lots to cover there, but we feel it'll be very successful.
In addition to our business model canvas, we decided to do a little brief analysis on the industry environment that we would be going into. This includes the markets of camping equipment, fashion, and luggage. With that, it also brings the biggest threat to our company, which would be the big name brands that are very highly recognizable, which already have a large, loyal customer base that they trust. And at the same time, that's where we see our product having an opportunity to disrupt that market, with a lot of people becoming more environmentally mindful. They are looking for healthy products, and we are planning on our product, this backpack, to be highly sustainable.
I'm going to speak on the hypotheses we have for this project and product, as well as how we came about them. We predict travel junkies will be our largest market, for they buy their own products where students may be lacking funds and first responders are generally supplied their equipment. In doing some research, we also discovered the baggage industry is broken into 3 categories of travel, casual, and business. In targeting travelers, we are fitting into the industry, but also differentiating and specifying ourselves. We believe social media will reach our largest audience, travelers, the best. Instagram's main audience is 25 to 34 years old, which is the perfect traveling age. We also know during 2019 that only 12% of the baggage market is sold through non-store retailing. This seems to put us at a disadvantage by choosing social media. However, in our research, we found there are more than 550 million posts under hashtag travel on Instagram alone. Adaptability or customization will be the most valuable piece of our product. This is because everyone travels differently. We believe the detachable nature of our bag will allow travelers to take all of their belongings easily through the travel process, as well as allow them freedom once settled at their destination. We see advertising as our largest cost. As we have chosen social media advertisements, we must incur these costs. Instagram can charge anywhere from 50 cents to $3 per click for an ad. However, we see this advertising cost as worth the price tag, for Instagram allows us more detailed targeting options, which would let us target travel junkies and their accounts in particular. With millions of travel posts and thousands of travel-based accounts, we see social media as the best way to communicate with our market. We hope to go forth with these hypotheses and prove a couple of ideas and thus validate our learning.
Our group has decided to ultimately test our hypothesis in 4 different ways. First, we will utilize engaging social media surveys to test travel junkies as our largest target market. Our group will also conduct research through a variety of tests within the current social media environment to prove travelers as our largest and most valuable online audience. The hypothesis stating adaptability and customization as the most valuable component of our product will be tested by creating a minimum viable product prototype or video minimum viable product to communicate and facilitate an understanding of the purpose of our product. Finally, we hypothesize advertising will be our greatest expense. To find the true cost of advertising, we will identify similar businesses and find their current practices and expenses when it comes to advertising.